Another week, another dollar. Today we're doing some heavy doubles. This week is gonna be double week for the competition, for the prep. So I'm pretty fucking excited about that. I want to do at least 635, like 625, 635. I'm gonna warm up as if I'm gonna be doing 635. So it's just gonna be pretty fucking cool for doubles. I'll show you a video anyways. And for the restaurant, well, we're in the end of the month, so we shall see how good this week will be. Up to now, we're on an okay start. You know, yesterday or Tuesday, it was chill, you know. And this noon, we actually have a reservation of 5. So it's literally a quarter of the restaurant is going to be already taken because 20 places, 5 people, a quarter. Plus Wednesday noons, who knows, there might be more people. Maybe people were lazy and didn't want to bring their lunches, or they just wanted to get that souvlaki fix. So looking forward to seeing how this noon will be. I hope to dear God it will be amazing. And I'm also really excited to just start franchising, doing that franchising stuff, the steps. So this summer we can start actually opening up another 1 or 2. And excites me, all of this excites me. Being able to speak to the camera, to you guys, whoever's watching this. Obviously this is a new channel, so I don't think there's gonna be a lot of people watching this, but hey, even if it's one person that gets something out of it, I get something out of it. I like to do this, I like to film myself. The editing, something I like a little bit less, but hey, it's just more of a raw footage, so it's cut and post basically, you know. Nothing too hard about it. I think it takes me about an hour per video just to edit, you know, and rewatch the video. Let's say an hour and a half. Nothing too bad, you know. I do it a couple, 2-3 shots in the week, and boom, it's done. Regardless, time to go lift some fucking heavy shit. Woo! This is what we're going to be doing for warm-up. Going up to 635, 35, 50, 65, 80, 90, 100%. Let's get this shit. Suicide boys, guys. This shit pumps. Last warm up. Yeah, it's gonna be 625 for today. Oh yes, 625. Well, it wouldn't be our P8, that's for sure. Yes. Y'all know something? I was editing the video, okay, during my break, and I noticed I didn't even show one clip, one B-roll of the restaurant, nothing. So here I am, eating a majestic pita
with some of my chicken from upstairs, because a dealer can't always be using his own supply, but I do eat some of my supply from time to time. Diet 7-Up for these sugar cravings, and a salad with some leftover meats from last week, which I will not serve to a client. I'll serve it to myself. I got an iron stomach, you know. So yeah, yo, the restaurant. Look at this stuff. Just chilling in my kitchen here with my pita. Yeah, it's a reference from Ty Lopez. Just a joke, you know. But yeah, man. So the pita is basically what I do is I'll put in my chicken, but the rest I know the macros. I know a pita bread is the equivalent of 200 grams of rice, and I put some tzatziki, which is 50 calories for about 2 tablespoons, salad, onions, tomatoes, and some sriracha. Booyah! This is dieting, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Just like what is it? It's 4:23. I just finished a big ass order. Usually, as we're gonna pick up around 5:30. So eating now, and then it's gonna be restaurant time, and I am gonna be watching some YouTube. I like to, I don't know, for now I'm looking at Garant Thumb. It's a guy, it's pretty funny, and he does videos on guns, and I like guns, so guns, yes, obviously used recreationally and safely. Okay, they're not toys.
Yo, what's up, gang? I even talked to you guys about yesterday's deadlift. I don't know, it slipped my mind. I was too in a hurry to go get my stock from Club Entrepot for the restaurant, etc., etc. So we're here now, okay? After eating this delicious pita from yesterday, I'm gonna have some energy to do some bench today. I would like to do like 345. Last week I did 335, just a double today. I'm going a little slow with my bench because, you know, I did hurt myself a few months ago, and my tendons seem to be holding up these days, so fingers crossed. But going back to my deadlift, I want to do 635. During the warm-ups, last warm-up was quite heavy, so I opted to do 625, and that was a good call because, 625 was like for RP 9.5. It was the heaviest shit I lifted in a long ass time. And, well, I guess it was just accumulated fatigue. I don't know. So, look, I slept a good 8 hours last night, ate the pita. Well, honestly, I just ate my diet, which is still like around 3,300 calories, you know? Plus a Halloween candy, a Snickers Halloween, which is like, you know, the 10 grams, not even 5 gram variants. Like, it's half a bite, you know? 40 calories, that whole thing, max. So I doubt it's gonna be carbing me the fuck up. But I do got my pre-workout, which is loaded with caffeine, you know? Because fuck it, when in doubt, caffeine out. But all to say is, I went to the gym with a plan. I had to update my plan mid-session, and, you know, it's okay. Look, next week I'll go heavier, and all I was going to say is, you guys, if you're in the gym and you have a weight you want in mind, but it's a lot heavier in the warm-ups than you feel, than you would like it to feel like, whatever. I think you understand what I'm saying. Well, just don't be a damn fool. Don't be ego lifting and shit. Reduce that weight a bit and live to fight another day, because last thing you want to do is injure yourself and be out of the gym for a couple weeks, which is basically what had happened with me and my chest, and I don't want it to replicate with the deadlift. See you at the gym. So you see we're going for 345 for 2. These are the warm-up sets. So next up, 310. No pain. 345.
Of course, the whole others. Back in the car, finished the gym, going to Bureau en Gros because I'm going to get some postcards to put in the bags of any third-party application order like Uber, Skip, DoorDash, because now that we have our website that you can order through, it's much more advantageous for both the client and us because we pay, one, no commissions, and two, since we pay no commissions, we're able to leave our prices as they should be on our website versus Uber. We have to obviously offset them because of the commission that they take, and it's not small commission. If you do some research, it's about 30% that any third-party delivery service takes. So, I mean, it is a good difference when you think about it for clients and for us. What I was saying though is bench, how did it go? So bench went pretty well, to be honest. No pain. I did have a bit of discomfort, but it wasn't too bad, to be honest. And I was able to push. I did lose my tightness on the second rep. As you could have seen, like as you can see, if you look closely, my head goes up, meaning I lose tightness in my back, which I don't know why I did that. Maybe subconsciously I was scared of the second rep because, well, I already hurt myself on bench, but I have to snap out of it. I just gotta massage myself, roll, like foam roll this area with like a tennis ball or whatever, just to be able to take away the adhesions, and it should be good. But it's always in the back of your head, that's for sure. Regardless, bench went well. Towards the end though, I did feel a little bit more discomfort when I was doing my cable crossovers. So the last set was supposed to be to failure, and I put a little heavy, so I decided to stop like a couple reps short just because I didn't want to risk it, as usually my chest gets injured when I am fatigued. So that'd be a lesson for you all. If you're super fatigued, no point in just trying to add volume just to add volume when, well, your muscle has had enough, and prevent injury. Better to push 80-90% and live another day, well, I mean, and train another day, versus push 100%, injure yourself, and can't push at all for a couple of weeks and months. All right, we here at Bureau en Gros. Yo, so this is what I'm talking about. Booyah. I mean, if you go, okay, and you order on Uber and you see this, I'm pretty sure you're gonna notice it, okay? It is big as hell. It's a postcard, because when you think about it, I was thinking of doing business cards, but you know, they're small and whatever, so I was a little worried that they might just be taken and tossed out without even being noticed. While this, kind of in your face, plus with the little copywriting I put on there, you know, the yellow to make stuff pop out. I am proud of this. I'm looking forward to seeing how well it will translate to more sales on the website. I hope it will translate to more sales on the website. Good morning, people. Saturday already. Crazy week. Has been going crazy fast. Crazy to the sense of, yesterday was Halloween, you know, and wasn't super nice outside. Thus, kids weren't really going out. From what I heard, it's been re-put to today, Saturday. Hopefully it will be, because even at the restaurant it was quite a slow day, slow night. I mean, actually during the day was actually when there was people, so hey, at least now we're gonna go do some squats, heavy squats, and pick up those pamphlets I was talking to you about and show you guys for the Ubers, Skips, and DoorDashes and stuff like that. So it's gonna be cool. Then a nice day today. Maybe not temperature-wise, but I mean more like restaurant-wise. Let's fingers crossed. I'll see you at the gym. Last warm up 4:35, 4:12. Now, I want to get 45, but I don't know. I'm not very confident when it comes to my lifts. It seems I always undershoot, so I'm gonna do my bitch. I put 45 because fuck it. I will be able to do 2 of them for P8. You know, like I should be able to do 2 of them with 495, 45. 45, RP8, I got this shit. I'm just some smut salts. Oh yeah. So the squats, we're the following day right now. So the squats, as you see, were pretty solid. I was able to not be a pussy and push. And that's one of my issues is I tend to not have enough confidence in my own strength. I tend to want to undershoot a lot because I'm scared of past injuries. But I spoke with my coach and I just have to like my injuries are chill. Like my abductor, I was able to push, and it's been many months now. I have to stop being so scared and just push and just warm up properly. And if something happens, well, we did everything we could to for it not to happen. So hopefully that's something that you can use as well. For the restaurant this week is alright. I mean, like I was saying, end of month, plus it was Halloween, plus it was shitty weather. Anyways, we spoke, my mother and I, and we're gonna actually be focusing on doing a rebrand, really finding out something that could really attract more people to come because it looks like a spot. You know, it's a little bland, to be honest. The decoration is nice still. Pookie did a nice job, but it's true that there is stuff missing a bit. Like maybe tiles, I don't know. Maybe some more colors, more pop. Need to figure something out. Alright, SBD time. They giving up too? Bruh, I got a full ass stash. Carving up.
a couple of days late to film this segment, but we're here now. SBD, as you can see, was basically some squat bench dead, just with some variations, you know, banded squats, some spoto bench, close grip, and some deficit deadlifts. Now today, 2 days later, we're right back on the deadlifts. Now it's just gonna be RPE 7 for 1, so we're gonna see what it looks like. Other than that, yesterday was a pretty cool day. We finally met Patrice Belair, Mr. President of St. Hubert. Well, he used to be anyways a couple of years ago. And he brought a lot of interesting points. Obviously, we spoke for about 2.5 hours about what is franchising, how do you franchise, what differentiates a restaurant from other restaurants to be able to franchise, etc., etc. How to make it so that during your weak times you can have actually some strengths. How about how much dollars per hour worked do you make? Stuff like that. So he gave us formulas, he gave us insights, a lot of stuff, and just being able to optimize what we currently have saves about 10% of the saves 10% in salaries, which if you equate that 10% salaries, you need to make 10 times more just to be able in revenue, just to be able to make it. Like, I'll give an example. Let's say whether it's real or not, I won't be giving the numbers, but let's say it's $1 million a day, a month, a day, $1 million a year. Let's say the business makes in revenue. It can be my restaurant, can be any restaurant, any business. And then you optimize the hours, and you have 10% less that you gotta spend. So that's $100,000 just because you optimized your salaries, your hours for the employees. Meaning, on the basis of it costs about, I don't know, like it's usually you get about 30% profit for restaurants, or I'm just gonna base it on restaurants. That means you need to be making 300-ish extra in revenue. What's easier, saving 100 grand or making 300 extra? Obviously the saving 100 grand. So once it's optimized and then you start upping your revenue, then you're only winning. Holy shit, like what else do you want? So found that very interesting. And now next week I'm gonna be meeting him alone because my mother, aka partner, is gonna be on vacation. And yesterday we talked a lot about the Trois-Rivières location, Three Rivers, and next week he's going to be coming to see my location in Montreal. Well, where we did the meeting yesterday, but just to see how we optimize it, how can make me more revenue. Of course, that's that's the goal right now. I'm still quite often at the restaurant. The goal is it makes enough money that I have a team, but like we're able to pay everything, you know. But the goal is obviously for it to, you know, not for me not to be there. Anyways, I hope it happens sooner rather than later because I want to move on to the meat and potatoes of building franchising, but everything in due time. So, pretty exciting. I am looking forward to seeing what it's going to be, and I shall see you at the gym. So we saw yesterday's clips of the workout. Damn, it was kind of heavy to be honest, I'm gonna lie. But hey, I mean, Coach wrote RP7s. Honestly, last week was more around RP8, so I guess fatigue just caught up. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Next week is gonna be another week, and we're following the plan. Jesus! So Brian and I, my cook, we came in about an hour early this morning, okay? Because usually I open at 11. We were there at 10 because 2 days ago, I got a big ass order, okay, of 48 pitas to be ready for 11:05, give or take. So I was like, holy shit, that's a lot of pitas. I was very happy to be honest, but I also knew that it meant we gotta prepare, yo. We gotta prepare. That's for sure. As I have already heard this saying, I think it's Alex Ramosi that said it. I don't know if he took it from someone else, but the will, like your will to succeed, or your motivation to succeed. Okay, I'm butchering it. I'm gonna have to look it up. Give me a sec. I can't find it. So basically it was, I have a book on it. Basically it was like your will to succeed is good, but what counts more is your will to prepare. So meaning preparation is key. We're prepared, 48 pitas banged out. At 12:45 a pita, you do the math. We, at least I made my day today. That's for sure. With the last couple of weeks, which were subpar, I would say. You see, today we felt good. But that also means on UEats, my website platform, I'm gonna need to tweak the hours a bit. That's for sure, because, well, shouldn't need to be there an hour early. But at the same time, for big ass orders like that, you know what? I think it's more than okay. It's an exception kind of thing. Regardless, fucking hyped. So now I gotta go and get some parsley. We're open right now, it's 11:30. I gotta go get some parsley because, man, we passed a shit ton of onions for all those pitas, and a shit ton of tzatziki, and a shit ton of tomatoes, and a shit ton of chicken, and a shit ton of breads, you know what I'm saying? So, this is a good problem. Alright, I'll see you later. Actually, you know what? I'll see you in the next video, because we're already Thursday, and usually those are supposed to be weeks, you know, once a week, once per 2 weeks, and I'm already at like 10 days vlogging type of stuff. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. I'm gonna edit this, and bye bye.